o'clock. If you'd stand, if you can, for the Pledge of Allegiance and a moment of silent prayer.
7 o'clock.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. You'll remain standing. Thank you. At this time, we can have public comment. Are there any public comments?
Merry Christmas, Happy New Year to everyone. My name is Arloa Kaiser, live at 1421 Melvin Street, and I want to thank the board for everything they have done during these trying times. Also, our deputies who put their life on the line every day, and staff. And I am happy for the people who are retiring, except that I am sad because now I have to start all over making new friends. And I don't want to spend a lot of time here like I have in the past. But thank you, board, for everything. And Doug, thank you too for watching out for us. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Kaiser. Now we have the consent agenda. We have the minutes of November 16th work session regular meeting, which were tabled at the December regular meeting. We need to remove that from table.
So moved. Support.
Motion Wilson, support Eldridge to remove it from table. We have to do a roll call vote. Swanson? Don't we? Roll call, right? Huh? Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yes.
John?
Yes.
Gloria?
Yes.
Heather?
Yes.
Brenda says yes. Stan?
Yes.
And Jimmy?
Yes.
Is it properly before us for approval?
I would make a motion to approve the consent agenda, including the December 7th, or the November 16th, 2021 work session and regular meeting minutes, along with the rest of the consent agenda.
Support.
We have a motion support. Questions or comments? Hearing none, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried. The next item is the attorney's report. Mr. Winters?
Madam Chair, I just want to take a brief moment to, first of all, just once again reiterate the what a privilege, and it is a privilege as well as a very honor to be the attorney for the Charter Township of Ypsi. It's been many years, well, since 1984, that my law partner Dennis McLean and I became the township attorney, and we've never taken any of this work for granted, and it's been a tremendous pleasure, and we've enjoyed every minute of it. Well, maybe not every minute of it, but we've enjoyed the good times. This year has been particularly challenging for a lot of us. There's been a lot of body blows as an individual and as a board that we seem to have taken. And I think I remember telling the board about this time last year that every board that I've worked with has its own identity, and sometimes it takes a little while to determine what that identity is going to be, what will be your legacy as a board. And the year has been very peculiar for all of you because it's not been a normal year with the COVID. We thought this time last year we might be in a safety zone, so to speak, but it seems like right now the more things change, the more they stay the same. But I would encourage the board, as a challenge to the board, that when you look at what your identity is going to be as a board and your legacy will be, that you spent a great deal of time gathering the data on the opportunity index, and so the challenge for this board will be, okay, how do we shift that paradigm to make as I think as Debbie Swanson indicated, how do you shift this away so there's a better opportunity for all those who are currently in a opportunity index classification as being not getting their fair share, not getting their fair opportunity. I think it starts with holding the Washtenaw County Board of Commissioners accountable to deliver on their commitment for a recreation center for the eastern side of Washtenaw County. I really would encourage the board to make that a high priority. I think you also have to take advantage of making a priority the transportation needs that we've discussed with the AAATA. I did go through that contract again. There's a lot of things I think that are still not really fully vetted in their long-range plan that might be of interest to you as a board to dive deeper into in the next 12 months. I think Brenda's comment about having the township connected with Wi-Fi is cannot be overstated as to how important that is. The information, the so-called super information highway, whatever you call that anymore, the information is out there. It's available to many people, but you have to have that connectivity in order to be able to achieve that. So I do think right now you have those kinds of challenges as you continue to deal with neighborhood stabilization. I think public safety, we spent a lot of time in the last few months getting our arms around the issues that have troubled Aspen Chase, the villas, Huron Heights, Huron Ridge. And we want the township to be known as a safe place to live. So you have a lot of challenges as a board, and from my standpoint, one of the criteria, one of the identities that I've already seen emerge from this board is that you do read the material that's sent to you, and you do ask great questions of administrative staff, of our office, and anybody that's actually having to do work on behalf of the township. That's a good thing. That's a good thing. And nobody should ever be offended by questions that are asked when they're being asked in the spirit of trying to understand, because there's a tremendous amount of responsibility that's placed on the 7 board members to try and do, when it comes down to it, do the right thing. And so I'm very proud, again, and privileged to be able to be your attorney going into the 2022. It's hard to believe that it wasn't that long ago we were all worried about Y2K and that the planes were going to fall out of the sky, and the surgeries that were being scheduled were being rescheduled because at midnight everything was going to stop, the clocks were going to go backwards, and the whole world was going to come to an end. Well, 12 o'clock came, the ball fell, and life resumed as normal. And my point is, at some point in time, this too will pass. Not sure when. It can't be 22 more years of this. But well, I hope that this time next year we can truly say it's behind us. But again, thank you so much on behalf of myself and Denny. Angela, who's retired, is still involved with some tax appeals. And, of course, Paul Barnett, who is the township prosecutor. We really, truly appreciate all of you. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mr. Wood. And we appreciate our professional service, but just to have a legal team that protects us and the taxpayers from making the wrong movement, you know, and it could cause a very bad financial impact on our residents, and we don't ever want to do that. So it's very important that we listen to you from your legal perspective, and it's been spot on thus far. And you build a trust, I guess, with people in professions like you do your doctor and your engineers. And so we have to trust what you and Denny and Angie and Paul have done for this. And it's proven again this year that it just continues to advise us in a very good way that protects our community and our taxpayers from any, you know, litigation, settlement, or whatever we have to do, as well as protecting us, protecting the environment and unfair things that people have done to us in the past. You know, we stand up and try to make sure that it's for the good of all, and that's a good philosophy to have, and we appreciate it. It's hard sometimes, I know, and I don't always agree with your legal opinion, and we debate it, but at the end of the day, you're the legal expert, not us, you know. And we can add Heather and Stan in there as well. But I think it is good that you're open to at least listen to us when we don't necessarily agree. Then you'd like to point out to us the actual law. And we do appreciate it. And like other businesses, you don't make too many moves without your lawyers. You just don't do that if you want to protect the business. And this is the business of the community. So you've had a tough year We all have had a lot of losses, but you continue to defend and stand up for the community, and it's greatly appreciated. And so is the same is true for all of our employees. And Shane has been working closely with Shane Peltier as a lieutenant, and you know, we all want to do what's good for the community, and as long as we have that in common, I think we'll continue to be successful in our community. And our hearts are here, and I know yours are too, and we work together, and that's the best team approach, is the best way to move forward to the new year. So I look forward to it. COVID has been a challenge, but as a person of great faith, things happen for a reason, and we can't quite figure this one out, I think, but a lot of good things did come and brought families together, you know, more. Sometimes that wasn't good because they were too close, but I hate what it's done to the school systems, you know, and our kids, and the disconnect to the residents. But Ypsilanti Township and our employees, we continue to serve, and not too many other communities did that. We opened our doors as soon as we could and stayed open. So I'm proud of all the public service work that we do for our residents, and I love serving with this board. You guys are great, and I look forward to next year and prioritizing and doing more, you know, with the community. And the ARPA funds are important, and we will engage. I mean, we're committed to doing that, but we got to do it right, and we will do it right, so we don't cause any problems, and to me personally either, you know, because my name's on it. But so we'll keep doing it. And Doug, thank you for all your work. And Paul has been an excellent addition to the prosecutor and working with 14B court. So I mean, we have a good team. So let's keep it going. I'm sad to lose a lot of people, but we have other people replacing them, Ms. Kaiser, and they're going to be good. And I'm not. Carly Willis was the gold star for public service. I've never customer service, and she's the best I've seen, and we're going to greatly miss her, but she's trained people in her department. There's a new person in there, so we'll keep the automobile moving forward and the government moving forward, but you can always ask us too, as you know. Sorry to go out on that. We have new business. We have Resolution 2021-41, approval of the 2022 fiscal year budget. Clerk Rob?
I have Resolution 2021-41, the Charter Township of Ypsilanti 2022 fiscal year budget. Whereas the Charter Township Supervisor has prepared and submitted the Township Board the proposed budgets for the calendar year of 2022, and whereas the Township Board has advertised the tentative millage rates in the Washtenaw Legal News and held a public hearing on December 7th, 2021 on the budget and tentative millage rates pursuant to Section 16 of the Uniform Budgeting Accounting Act, Truth in Budgeting, and whereas the Township Board has reviewed the proposed tax rates and budgets, now therefore it be resolved that the Charter Township of Ypsilanti Board of Trustee adopts the 2022 fiscal year budget by cost center as follows. Expenditures for the General Fund, Fund 101, will be $10,061,627,000. We have our Fire Department Fund 206, $4,517,672. Our Park Commission Fund 208, $8,822. Our Bike Path Sidewalk Recreation Roads Operations Fund 213 is $1,978,712. And our Fire Pension and OPEB Fund 216 is $1,617,516. Our Fire Special Millage Capital Fund, Fund 217, is $760,000. Environmental Services, Fund 226, is $3,352,879. Our Recreation Fund, 230, is $708,900. 14B Court Fund 236 is $1,794,775. Our Building Department Fund 249 is $953,299. Our Local Development Finance Authority Fund 250 is $74,322. Hydro Station Fund 252 is $822,974. Our Law Enforcement Fund 266 is a total of $8,537,743. Our CARES Act Fund 282 is $4,719,513. Our Nuisance Abatement Fund 287 is $48,027. Our Debt Bond 2006 Bond Fund 398, $233,790. Our Golf Course Fund 584 is $824,905. Our Compost Fund of 597 is $742,087. Our Motor Pool Fund 661 is $228,973 for a grand total of $41,986,536. Further, it be resolved that revenues, transfers, and appropriations of prior year fund balances are estimated as follows. Our revenue for general fund of 101 is $10,061,627. Our fire department of 206, $4,596,565. Our park commission 208, am I reading all this same thing again? Yes, sorry. $8,822. Bike path sidewalk recreation road fund operation 213 is $1,978,712. Fire pension OPEB millage fund of 216 is $1,617,516. Our fire millage special capital fund of 217 is $760,000. Environmental services fund of 226 is $3,538,337. Recreation fund 230 is $708,900. 14B court is $1,794,775. Building department fund of 249 is $9,553,299. Hang with me, we're almost done. The LDFA fund of 250 is $74,322. The hydro fund station is $822,974. Law enforcement fund 266 is $8,551,732. Our CARES Act fund of 282 is $4,719,513. And the nuisance abatement fund is $48,027. Debt bond fund of 398 is $233,790. Our golf course fund of 584 is $824,905. Our compost site fund, $742,087. Motor pool fund of 661 is $228,973 for a grand total of $42,264,876. Further, it be resolved that the township supervisor is authorized to approve transfers of the budgetary funds within a cost center in consultation with the affected department director and/or accounting director. And further, it be resolved that increases to fund budgets must be authorized by the township board. And further, it be resolved that the following property tax revenues and tax rates be authorized, and that the township treasurer is ordered to levy such funds and rates and collected and deposit to the various specific uses and funds as required by the ordinance or resolution. And the levied property tax rates, we have our grand total of 14.8165. And further, it be resolved that the township will levy 1% tax administration fee on property taxes collected by the township treasurer on behalf of other governmental units as permitted by the state law. I would so move our resolution.
Support Peterson.
We have a motion by Gerald Rose, support by Peterson. Are there questions or comments? Giovanna and John, great job on putting it together in the new BSNA systems. I know it was a lot of work, and I really appreciate it. And the board for being engaged. And next year, we'll start on the next one already, probably start getting ready in July, at least, to prepare. So I just appreciate all the questions and the time that people took to read it and look over it. And it's a large budget. It's a large responsibility, and we take it seriously, and I know you do too. So thanks, Heather, for reading the resolution. We have a motion and support. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried. Number 2 is a request to approve the contract extensions through March 31st, 2022 for the collective bargaining agreements with ASME 14B and TPOAM.
Support.
Motion Eldridge, supported Gerald Rowe. Is there discussion? Hearing none, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried. Number 3 is request to approve the contract with GCSI for lobbyist services through December 31st, 2024.
So move.
Support.
Motion Gerald Rose, support Wilson. Is there discussion? I do want to say that Kirk Prophet does do a good job, like Jimmy said in the work session, in keeping us all informed. And I just met with him today with Yankee Air Museum and the Willow Run Airport. And so he's always available, and you're right. They do a great job for us. Any other questions or comments? Hearing none, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Number 4 is a request to authorize circuit court litigation to abate public nuisance located at 276 Kansas and 270 Kansas, which is budgeted.
Support.
Motion Eldridge, support Wilson. Questions or comment? The pictures say it all. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried. Number 5 is Resolution 2021-32, designation of depositories for 2022 with the corrections.
I have Charter Township of Ypsilanti Resolution 2021-32, designation of depositories for 2022. Now therefore it be resolved that the Bank of Ann Arbor Ypsilanti office, Comerica Bank, Charter 1, Ann Arbor State Bank / Level 1, Fifth Third Bank, Chase Bank, PNC Bank, United Bank and Trust, Fidelity Bank, Huntington National Bank, Key Bank, True Community Credit Union, Vanguard Group, and their successors be designated depositories for all Charter Township of Ypsilanti funds and securities for the 2022 calendar year. I would so move the resolution.
Motion Gerald Rowe.
Support.
Support Eldridge. Discussion? Hearing none, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried. Number 6 is Resolution 2021-33, adoption of Robert's Rules of Order for 2022.
Support Peterson.
Motion Eldridge, support Peterson. Discussion? We have to do this every year.
I have resolution number 2021-33, adoption of Robert Rules of Orders. Now therefore it be resolved that Robert's Rules of Order shall be adopted by the Charter Township of Ypsilanti Board of Trustees for the 2022 calendar year.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried. Number 8 is a resolution 2021-35, adoption of the regular board meeting dates.
Sorry.
Is there a motion to?
Wait, do we do the newspaper? We just do the newspaper. Sorry, okay. I have a resolution number 2021-35, adoption of regular board meeting dates for the 2022 calendar year. Now therefore it be resolved that the attached schedule of dates and times be adopted for the Charter Township of Ypsilanti for the 2022 calendar year. I would so move the resolution.
Support.
There's a motion and support to approve the resolution with the attached.
We didn't do this.
Oh, we didn't do the newspaper?
That's what threw me off, but we'll do the board meeting and then go back to it. Is that okay?
Yes.
Is that all right?
No, we'll go back. We'll do number 7, I apologize, Resolution 2021-34, which is a designation of newspaper of circulation for 2022.
I have Charter Resolution 2021-34, designation of newspaper of circulation. Now therefore be resolved that the Washtenaw Legal and mlive/annarbor.com will be designated as the newspaper of general circulation for the Charter Township of Ypsilanti, advertisements and publication for the 2022 calendar year. So move.
Support.
Motion Rose, support Wilson, discussion. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Number 8 is Resolution 2021-35, adoption of the regular board meeting dates, which have been already read in the record.
So move.
Motion support Eldridge. Discussion? Just remember to save that second Tuesday of the month. Is it the first Tuesday? The first Tuesday of the month for special meetings if we need to call them. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Number 9 is Resolution 2021-36, authorizing the divisions of platted lots in Washtenaw Business Park subdivision. Clerk Rowe? Should have been in the beginning.
I think it's at that. No? Sorry, I'm acting as Lisa and me. Forgive me.
Is there a resolution?
No? Here, okay, ready?
Yes.
It's just not formatted right, but I have Resolution 2021-36 to change the platted line boundary in the Washtenaw Business Park subdivision, Lot 11, dividing the original lot into two as a result of a boundary line change between two parcels. Parcel 585 Joe Hall Drive, K11-17-363-027, the west 73 and a half feet, Lot 10 and Lot 11. Parcel 687 Joe Hall Drive, parcel number K11-17-363-012, Lot 12. New parcels will be 585 Joe Hall Drive, the western 73 and a half feet of Lot 10, and the eastern 66 and a half feet of Lot 11. Parcel 2 will be 687 Joe Hall Drive, the western 83 and a half feet of Lot 11, and all of Lot 12. The assessor's office is, you're right, it's like not for. I know, but he made it a resolution. Should we take it?
We're just trying to clarify, excuse us for just a moment.
I think Brian was attempting to use his correspondence as being like the resolution, I think is what he's trying to do. So I think you can adopt and approve his recommendation, and I resolve to adopt and approve his recommendation. I was trying to find him, I can't find it.
I can try to text somebody. Is that improper?
Now therefore be resolved that we adopt the new platted parcel lines as outlined in the memo.
Yeah, I think what you would be doing is resolving to accept and incorporate all of his recommendations in regards to the new platted lots in the Washtenaw Business Park subdivision as outlined in the memo dated, the date he has on there.
I would so move the resolution.
We have a motion and support to approve the change platted lot boundary line for the resolution that will be put into the packet, is that correct?
Yes. It will be reformatted to reflect the appropriate outline.
That, so if we approve it, it's with the understanding that it'll be formatted like a resolution.
Yeah, and given a number.
Okay.
And it'll be numbered the 2021-36, and it will be outlined and reflected in the minutes of the next board meeting, so that you all can see it.
Yeah, because we don't want to stop the development.
I think what you're doing is right.
We're approving it.
Approving it, and then later on you have the actual legal resolution number, so it's part of your records and
Okay.
refer to it down the road.
This is going to be a great addition. All right, we have a motion and support. Are there any other questions? Hearing none, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Next item is Resolution 2021-37, establishing Township Supervisor's salary for 2022.
Moved.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
I have resolution number
What'd I do?
2021-37, establish the 2022 Township Supervisor salary. Whereas according to MCL 41.95 subsection 3, in a township that does not hold an annual meeting, the salary for elected officials shall be determined by the township board. And whereas the Teamsters union agreement was approved, which gave Teamsters a 2.75 increase in their 2022 base wages. And whereas at the recommendation that non-union trustees and full-time elected officials receive a 2.75 increase for the 2022 year, same as Teamsters and as reflected in the 2022 adopted budget. Now therefore be resolved that the 2022 salary for the Office of Supervisor shall receive an increase of 2.75 in their annual base salary, going from $88,509 to $90,933.84, and also recognizing the annual car allowance of $6,000 per year since 2018, bringing the total 2022 annual compensation of the supervisor to $96,933.84. I would so move the resolution.
Motion Giro-Rowe.
Support.
Support Wilson. I would like to just amend it to include Teamsters and non-union. Because in the 2022 budget, we did budget for, oh, it did? Okay. I didn't see it.
It's whereas the recommended that non-union trustee,
Okay, I just want, oh, it's right before it, I'm sorry. I just want to make sure that they were, because we did budget for them to get one as well. All right, any questions or comments? Normally, I don't include the vehicle, but because it is part of compensation, this year we decided to just make sure everyone's clear on what's in there. All right, we have a motion support, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. The next item is establishing the township clerk's salary for 2022.
I have resolution number 2021-38, establishing the 2022 township clerk salary. Whereas according to MCL 41.95 subsection 3, in a township that does not hold an annual meeting, the salary for elected officials shall be determined by the township board. And whereas the Teamsters union agreement was approved, which gave Teamsters a 2.75 increase for their 2022 base wages, and whereas the recommendation that non-union trustees and full-time elected officials receive a 2.75 increase for their 2022, the same as Teamsters and as reflected in the 2022 adopted budget. Now therefore be resolved that the 2022 salary for the office of the clerk shall receive an increase of 2.75 on their base salary, with an annual salary going from $88,509 to $90,933.84. I would
Could, we need a motion?
I'd so move.
Motion Eldridge.
Support Peterson.
Discussion. Hearing none, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Number 13 is a resolution 2021-40, establishing a township trustee salary for 2022.
Treasurer.
Treasurer, I'm sorry, treasurer.
I have resolution number 2021-39, establishing the 2022 township treasurer's salary. Whereas according to MCL 4195 subsection 3, in a township that does not hold an annual meeting, the salary for elected officials shall be determined by the township board. And whereas the Teamsters union agreement was approved, which gave Teamsters a 2.75 increase in their 2022 base wages, and whereas recommendation that non-union trustees and full-time elected officials receive a 2.75 increase for 2022, same as Teamsters, and reflected in the 2022 adopted budget. Now therefore be resolved that the 2022 salary for the treasurer shall receive an increase of 2.75 on their base salary, with an annual salary going from $88,509 to $90,933.84. I would so move the resolution.
Support Peterson.
We have a motion, Giro-Rowe, support Peterson. Discussion. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Next, item 13 is Resolution 2021-40, establishing the township trustee salary for 2022.
I've chartered Township of Ypsilanti Resolution 2021-40, establishing the 2022 Township Trustee salary. Whereas a new policy was adopted at the October 18, 2016 board meeting that included compensation for township trustees, and whereas the Teamsters Union agreement was approved, which gave Teamsters a 2.75 increase in their 2022 base wages, and whereas recommended that non-union trustees and full-time elected officials receive a 2.75 increase for the 2022, same as Teamsters and as in reflected in the 2022 adopted budget. Now therefore be resolved that the 2022 salary for the office of trustee shall receive a 2.75 increase going from $15,279 to $16,192.37. I would so move the resolution.
We have a motion, Gerald Rowe, support Eldridge, to approve the resolution. Discussion? Hearing none, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. The next item, 14, is Resolution 2021-42, which is 2022 Boards and Commissions appointment and reappointments. Clerk Gerald Rowe.
I have Resolution 2021-42. Reappointments for boards and commissions will be for the Building Authority, Ambrose Wilbanks, with an expiration date of 12/31/2027. The Local Development Finance Authority, or the LDFA, Mr. Andrew Fonta and Ms. Giovanna Neal, with expiration dates of 12/31/2023. The Ypsilanti Community Utilities Authority, Keith Jason, with an expiration of 12/31/2024. The Zoning Board of Appeals, Rebecca Elisati and Marcia Kreischer, with expiration dates of 12/31/2024. And appointments to the Local Development Finance Authority, Aaron Rose and Aaron Komenars, with an expiration date of 12/31/2023. And the Washtenaw Regional Recycling Management Authority, Heather Gerald Rowe, with an expiration date of 12/31/2024. And the Washtenaw Urban Executive Committee Home Consortium Board, Heather Gerald Rowe, 12/31/2024. I would so move the resolution.
Motion, Gerald Rowe, support Eldridge, to approve the resolution. Questions or comments? Hearing none, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Number 15 is budget amendments. Number 16.
All right, I have budget amendment number 16. I would move to increase the general fund budget by $165,113 to $10,371,672 and approve the department line item changes as outlined. I'd move to increase the fire department fund budget by $19,767 to $4,360,146 and approve the department line item changes as outlined. Move to increase the environmental services fund budget by $14,013 to $3,228,764 and approve the department line item changes as outlined. Move to increase the recreation fund budget by $5,000 to $794,439 and approve the department line items changes as outlined. And move to increase the building fund budget by $2,542 to $887,998 and approve the department line item changes as outlined. Move to increase the compost fund budget by $2,181 to $736,368 and approve the line item changes as outlined. I would so move the budget amendment.
Support.
Motion, Gerald Rowe, support Eldridge. Questions or comments on the budget amendment? Hearing none, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried. There's no other business. Are there any board member update? I'm tired, but
Motion to adjourn.
Happy
Support.
New Year. We have a motion and support to adjourn. All in favor?
Aye.
Last meeting adjourned at 7:39, 2021.
Merry Christmas, everyone.
Merry Christmas.
Christmas.